Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Village of Babylon Board of Trustees meeting for Tuesday, April 13th. If we can all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Trustee Anthony Cardelli.
Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd also like to have a moment of silence for ex-chief and former Fire Marshal Brad Mayer from the Babylon Fire Department, who passed away this week. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you. And what a loss to the fire department, to the village, to the community. This was a man who, no matter if you were having a tough day or whatever, he always had some positive, something positive to say, something to make you feel good, just a smile, just a hello, and a true gentleman. And everything he did, as a volunteer fireman, there aren't enough words, Tony. There aren't enough words.
Thank you. Mayor, Brad Mayer was a 53-year member of the fire department, a life member, served as chief, and he was the village fire marshal for his 2 years as chief. And he was also a classmate of Deputy Mayor Siebert. So he's a close friend to all, and we're going to miss him.
We sure are. And hopefully what we learned from him and how he's touched our hearts, we can move that forward to other people and pay it forward. So thank you for that. Okay, resolved to approve the minutes of the March 23rd, 2021 regular meeting of the Board of Trustees and dispense with the same. Do I have a motion?
Yes, I'll make a motion. Accept.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Mrs. Parker, we have some news from the fire department.
We do have some correspondence from the fire department addressed to Jean Marie Parker, the village clerk. Dear Mrs. Parker, the annual meeting of the General Convention of the Babylon Fire Department was held at 8 p.m. on Thursday, April 8th, 2021, as prescribed by Article 3, Section 1 of the department bylaws. The purpose of the convention was to elect nominees for the office of Chief of the Department, First Assistant Chief, Second Assistant Chief, and Third Assistant Chief. The nominees receiving the plurality of votes were as follows: Chief of the Department, Joseph F. Frackelberry; First Assistant Chief, Matthew B. Arundel; Second Assistant Chief, James P. Miga; Third Assistant Chief, William T. Sadowski. Please forward the results of the General Convention to the Village Board for their confirmation. Respectfully submitted, Andrew Scarcels, Secretary of the General Convention.
Thank you, Mrs. Parker. Do I have a resolve to accept the fire department action as read? Do I have a motion?
Yes, I'll make a motion to accept.
Thank you. Second?
Second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And congratulations.
Yes, and congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay, we're going to get right into our reports. Trustee Tony Cardelli.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution number 5, resolved to increase the annual salary of Jennifer Lister, $1,000, effective April 13th, 2021, having completed her 6-month probationary period.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Resolution number 8, resolved to accept the resignation of William Whittier as a full-time parking meter officer, effective April 16th, 2021. Also, we resolved to hire William Whittier as a part-time parking meter officer with a salary of $31.73 per hour, effective April 17th, 2021.
Any discussion?
I'd just like to point out that Bill has served as our Director of Code Enforcement. He's a retired police officer, and he has been very involved in keeping our public grounds as well as our streets safe. And he has agreed to stay on in a part-time capacity, and that is why we're moving him from full-time to part-time.
Thank you. I'd like to read a letter from Bill Whittier that he sent to me. For the past 47 years, I have attempted to serve the Village of Babylon as a Suffolk County police officer, Village of Babylon employee, and resident. Our code enforcement department has evolved from part-time on weekends in the 1980s to 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year. Quality of life issues are addressed on a daily basis. Our employees now are responsible for taking on responsibilities that used to be handled by 3 Suffolk County Police Department foot officers. We now employ officers with the dual responsibility of code enforcement and manning the village fire ambulance from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Through your fantastic leadership and hands-on knowledge of the department, I am confident of your support for Mr. Raymond Peterson and his leadership skills. I therefore request that he be promoted to Department Head of Code Enforcement. Mr. Peterson has demonstrated his leadership on a daily basis in the courts and in the supervision of our employees out on the street and when faced with numerous situations for the past 8 years. Mr. Peterson is also highly respected by the village clerk's office, building department, as well as the highway department and all the employees of the code enforcement department. In my opinion, Raymond will professionally lead this department into its future in a way that honors the village, the board of trustees, the residents, and the mayor's office. I will happily step aside from my position as department head if you and the board of trustees honor my request. Thank you for your consideration and support in this matter. So thank you, Bill. Thank you for all your years of service and being there for us. And certainly to Ray Peterson, we look forward and to your continued service of protecting our village and making us proud. So anyone else have anything to say?
Thank you,
Discuss?
Bill, and welcome, Ray.
Yeah. I can second that. I'd like to say congratulations to Bill on semi-entering into retirement and a warm welcome to Ray stepping up to lead our code enforcement. Quality of life issues are not going away, and they're on the rise. And so he's got a challenge ahead of him, but I feel he's up to the challenge and look forward to working with Ray.
Ditto. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Okay, resolved to grant permission to Babylon High School Senior Night Committee, class of 2021, to host Celebrating the Class of 2021, sponsored by the Village of Babylon at the Village Pool on Tuesday, June 29th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. with a rain date of Wednesday, the 30th. No alcohol will be served, obviously, and all COVID restrictions and guidelines will be followed. A car parade for the graduating seniors will leave the Village of Babylon Municipal Lot behind 72 East Main at 5 p.m. and proceed down Fire Island Avenue to the Village Pool.
Any discussion?
It just said it's as much as we can do for these students. They've had an incredibly tough 2 years, and however we can celebrate them, we should. And I'm really glad to see this. So it'll be a great night.
Right. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Item 17, resolve to grant permission to Save the Great South Bay to conduct the 4th annual Community Creek Cleanup along Carls River on Saturday, April 17th. That's this Saturday, from 9 a.m. to noon, beginning at the Park Avenue tennis courts, provided all COVID guidelines are followed. The Village Sanitation Department will provide garbage bags and pick up the garbage at designated spots upon completion of the cleanup. This permission is granted contingent upon timely receipt of the required certificates of insurance, which I believe we have received, with the Village of Babylon listed as an additional insured, as well as a signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Any discussion?
Mayor Adams, I would just like to say that I'll be abstaining from this vote as I serve as the executive director for Save the Great South Bay.
Okay, thank you for that.
The only thing I would add is I think it's a wonderful volunteer opportunity for the village. Robin, I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think kind of come one, come all down there and help with the cleanup. So I don't
It is
think
the
we're
come one,
overstepping any
come all.
bounds there. So
Yeah.
it's again, another terrific event.
We did put it out to the Babylon Village Volunteer Corps as it's our April cleanup event. In March, we worked together at the Volunteer Corps with doing a cleanup with the Babylon Little League, and in April, as particularly with the celebration of Earth Day coming up in just 9 days, we thought it was a good opportunity for our many volunteers here in the village to get out and help clean up.
It's going to be a good day. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 19, resolved that the Village of Babylon will hold a car show with food trucks at the main municipal dock on Saturday, May 16th, 2021, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., contingent upon receiving the appropriate insurance certificates and hold harmless agreements from all participants. This is something new that we're trying, Mayor. Local car club is going to use the dock for display of vehicles, and it should be a very interesting day. And with the food trucks there, we hope that everybody comes down and enjoys it.
Yep, and it's outdoors, and what a great view of the South Bay there, huh?
Absolutely.
Can't go wrong with that. Any other discussion?
I'd just like to say, Mayor Adams, that I think it's a great use of some of our municipal lots, and thank you for bringing such a new idea to the village.
Oh, thank you.
I agree.
Thank you. Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Item number 24, resolved to hold a bid opening at 9:30 a.m. on Thursday, April 29th, 2021 for plastic bags. Bid specs will be available beginning April 15th in the office of the village clerk, Monday through Friday, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. And it's cool at the pool, Trustee Cardelli. You want to give us a little bit of an update there?
Yes, ma'am. We are aggressively working on getting the pool ready to open on time in June. For those 16-year-olds, please contact the mayor's office for applications. We've got quite a few in, but we could always use some more help. And so they get those applications in, please. And the work is ongoing, and our training is starting with our lifeguards. So we're looking forward to it.
Terrific. I think we all need that pool this year, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Trustee Robin Silvestri.
Robin, you're on mute.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So my resolution start with number 3, and that is resolved to hire Alexander Icono Hall as a part-time parking meter officer with a salary of $11 per hour, effective March 26, 2021.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolved to increase the annual salary of Stephen Liccioveri $1,000 effective March 27th, 2021, having completed his 6-month probationary period.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolved to grant permission to the Babylon Village Arts Council to co-sponsor this year's Art Walks with the Chamber of Commerce on Saturday, September 18th, 2021, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., following all CDC and New York State COVID protocols. This permission is granted contingent upon timely receipt of the required certificates of insurance, with the Village of Babylon listed as an additional insured, as well as a signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Resolved to issue refunds in the amounts indicated to the applicants listed on the attached chart for the return of ZBA signs. Do you want me to read them all out?
Sure, if you can.
Okay, $100 to Robert Brink, 585 Deer Park Avenue. $50 to Judith Dunas, 572 Fire Island Avenue. $50 to Jam Design, agent for Christopher Tufano, 146 Melbury Road. $50 to William Nyam, 96 Palmanock Avenue, $50 to Alice and Peter Peplinski, 74 Coconut Avenue, and $100 to Dr. Bruce Zappia at 575 Deer Park Avenue.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Resolved to make the following changes to the parcels listed as per the attached assessor petitions. SBL 006-02012 at 44 Roosevelt Street, Douglas Nietzsche. 008-01-106 at 28 Tappan Avenue for the Zapoli Family Trust.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
And resolve that the assessment changes that have been made to the 2021 tentative roll for the 2021 final roll as per the attached RP 552 and RP 525 forms.
Any discussion?
No.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And finally, the warrant resolved to approve the following warrant for April 13th, 2021. General account, $424,247.83. The Conklin House, $1,365.68, for a total general fund and a grand total of $425,613.51.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Question,
Also, I'm happy to report in that the bike share bikes are back in the racks. Bike share is located in 6 locations throughout the village, and we're really happy to have those bikes back. They're rentable by the hour or on an annual basis by the hour for $4 per hour, annually for $60 for unlimited 1-hour rides. The bikes are operated through an app, so it makes them super easy to access. And they are located in 3 recreational areas, including Argyle Lake, Park Avenue tennis courts, and down at the village pool, as well as in 3 of our commuter lots, the James Street lot, the Locust Avenue lot, and at the Village Farmers Market. So we encourage our residents to take a spin out on, or residents or visitors to our village, or people who live in the high density housing who may not have space to store a bicycle. We encourage them to get out on those bikes. Beyond that, Mayor Adams, I'm happy to report that the Conklin House has suggested or proposed a new event this year for in honor of veterans leading up to Memorial Day. We'll be hosting a mini Murph in collaboration with the Babylon CrossFit Babylon CrossFit Gym. The mini Murph will be a program for students ages grades 3 through 6 to encourage them to learn about Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who was a Navy SEAL, who gave his life in order to protect his colleagues and our freedoms, followed by a reduced version of the actual Murph workout. So looking forward to that event.
That's great. Great cause.
Yes, I agree so as well. We also have coming up working together with an Eagle Scout and working together with Trustee Pennsylvania on a veterans gravestone restoration project that will come hopefully on the calendar, weather permitting, before Memorial Day as well. The Conklin House will be hosting any veterans who would like to view the Memorial Day parade at the Conklin House right on the front porch. We'll be having some bagels and coffee there. All veterans are welcome to view the parade right from our porch.
Terrific.
That's it for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for all you do. Deputy Mayor Frank Siebert.
Yes, thank you. Mayor Adams. First thing I have is to resolve to increase the annual salary of Raymond Peterson to $33,000 effective April 17th, 2021.
Do I have any discussion? Is there a second?
Second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right.
Resolve permission to the Babylon Village Arts Council to use the village gazebo for poetry readings on the following evenings from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m., provided all CDC COVID guidelines are followed. So starting on Tuesday, May 4th, 2021, Tuesday, June 1st, 2021, Thursday, July 1st, 2021, Thursday, August 5th, 2021, and Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. This permission is granted contingent upon timely receipt of the required certificates of insurance. The Village of Babylon listed as additional insured, as well as a signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
I second that motion.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Also resolve permission to Babylon Village Girl Scouts Troop 616 to use Park Avenue Tennis Court parking lot, the Southeast Courts, to sell Girl Scout cookies on Saturday, May 1st, 2021 at 1:30 p.m. This permission is also granted contingent upon timely receipt, requires certificates of insurance, with the Village of Babylon named as an additional insured, as well as signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Any discussion?
This is an
Do I have
important resolution. I am out of Samoas, so I am looking forward to it. I'll tell my wife.
Got some active Girl Scout troops doing a lot of things here.
Absolutely.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We also have permission, we resolved the permission to the Babylon Village Girl Scout Troop 1636 to also use the Park Avenue Tennis Court parking lot to sell Girl Scout cookies on the following dates: Saturday, April 24th, 2021, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Saturday, May 2nd, 2021, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. This permission is also contingent upon the receipt of the required certificates of insurance, with the Village of Babylon named as additional insured, as well as signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we resolve permission to the South Shore Theater Experience to use the Village gazebo for the 2021 season of Shakespeare in the Park, indicated below. They're going to have rehearsals beginning at 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday, July 20th, 2021, Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. The show dates begin at 4:30 p.m. The show starts at 6 p.m. The show dates will be Sunday, July 25th, 2021, Wednesday, August 4th, 2021, Sunday, August 8th, 2021, and Wednesday, August 18th. 2021. This permission is also contingent upon receipts of the certificates of insurance with the Village of Babylon listed as additional insured, as well as signed hold harmless agreement. Signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Yes, yep. Any discussion?
Mayor, just a question. Have we ever done this before? I think this is a tremendous idea. I don't remember. Have we ever done anything like this before at the gazebo?
This is going to be the third year that we've done it. Mhm. Yep, and this year it's going to be Julius Caesar.
Wow.
So, yeah, so should be exciting. Yeah, they do a great job. They really do.
Yeah,
So-
they're very active. They're there. It's enjoyable just to come down and watch them rehearse if you have.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's can't believe I missed it for 2 years.
yeah. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the last thing that I have is to resolve that the following bands perform at our 2021 summer concert program. On these dates, which are Fridays in July and August, beginning with July 2nd, we'll have Floyd Levy Band. July 9th, 2021, the No Request Band. July 16th, 2021, White Wedding 80s Tribute Band. July 23rd, Sold Out Band, sold as in sold. July 30th, History of Rock and Roll. July 6th, 2021, Piece of the Rock. August 13th, Afraid Knots. August 20th, The Clusters. Finally, the last date of August 27, 21, the Liverpool Shuffle.
Any discussion? We're going to be rocking that gazebo, Deputy Mayor there.
Some good
Do I have a
bands.
second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great.
Nice work on that, Frank.
Yes, we've got quite a lot. As you can see, the gazebo is going to have quite a lot of activity. We've got a lot of things planned there for this summer. As a matter of fact, I was just with the Parks Department talking to Scott Glenn, and they're starting to do some repair work over there, some fixing up and painting and cleaning. We want to have it ready. We've got a lot of events there, as you can see from the resolutions. Beginning with the poetry readings at the gazebo, the Shakespeare in the Park, a Friday night summer concert series. So we've got a lot going on there. It's going to be a great summer, I think. I think a lot of people are looking forward to it and coming out and enjoying the gazebo.
Mhm.
So we're looking forward to that. The only other thing I have to I want to mention is that we did place an order for new playground equipment for the Cooper Street Playground. We decided to do something a little different there with the color scheme. We're going to go with kind of a blue and gold, yellowish gold colors. Hopefully we can maybe get the Girl Scout troop or someone in the department to come in and paint the benches and tables there the same colors. I think that area of town could use a little brightening up, and I think that'll do an excellent way to do it. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. We've also submitted to we got our summer recreation programs coming up. We're hoping to get back into the schools to do some of our programs like gymnastics, basketball. I did submit a request to the school for that. I didn't get a definite answer, but they are bringing back, I see they're bringing back a lot of sports and basketball in the schools now. So we're hoping that they will allow us to have, come back into the school, into the classrooms and the gym for our summer rec programs beginning in July. So we're looking forward to that as well. And that's kind of what I have on park recreation.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for everything, Frank, that you're doing here. It's a lot of work, but thank you. It's going to be certainly worth it. And Trustee Dominic Bensavenia.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Item 7, resolve to increase the annual salary of Grace Ann, I think I'm going to mispronounce this, Sawson?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, very good. $1,000 effective April 13, 2021, having completed her 6-month probationary period.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Item 10, resolve to grant permission to the American Legion Babylon Post 94 to hold a Memorial Day parade on Monday, May 31st, 2021 at 11 a.m. following all COVID guidelines. The parade will start at Foster Boulevard and Deer Park Avenue, proceed south on Deer Park Avenue to Montauk Highway, then west to the gazebo where the Memorial Day ceremony will be held. This permission is granted contingent upon timely receipt of required certificates of insurance with the Village of Babylon listed as an additional insured, as well as a signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Any discussion?
Just one thing, I'm really happy to see that the Memorial Day Parade will be back this year after missing it last year. I know the Babylon Lion Club has already ordered the 2,500 flags to be distributed as they march through the village for the parade. So I know everyone's looking forward to that. We certainly are.
And
Great.
I have, having spoken with the folks over at the Legion, they are tremendously excited and they want to make this one of the best that they've ever had. So it's everybody's very excited to see that again.
And I think, they do such a great job helping the community. The commander just puts everything he's got, his heart and soul into it. And, seeing this happen again, we just know it's just going to be a great day for all of us and remembering, what Memorial Day is really about. So do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 16, resolve to grant permission to the Lions Club of Babylon to maintain temporary signs at various merchants in the village from May 2nd to May 16th, 2021, to advertise their drive-through pancake breakfast to be held May 16th, 2021. The Village Highway Department will assist in displaying the 5 large signs around the village.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 20, resolve to issue a refund in the amount of $10 to Scott Cash for switching from boat slip 7010 at Southeast Lewis Pond to slip 5077 at Lewis Pond.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 21, resolve to issue a refund in the amount of $10 to James Friel for switching from boat slip 7007 at Southeast Lewis Pond to slip 5025 at Lewis Pond.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And resolve, item 26, resolve to amend the resolution dated March 23rd, 2021, and set the fees for the golf course as indicated below, effective March 29, 2021. Residents per 9-hole round will pay $11. Resident senior citizens will pay $10 Monday through Thursday only. Non-residents will pay $15. Non-resident senior citizens will pay $13 Monday through Thursday only. The difference is we are adding the senior citizen discount,
Okay,
which I neglected to include last time. Sorry, apologies for that.
okay, that's okay. Any further discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And finally, item 27, resolve to accept the attached agreement with Geese Busters for geese control at the golf course for the 2021 season.
Any discussion?
Madam Mayor, this is
Yes.
something that we, oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, this is something that we do annually. The Canadian geese can be a challenge. And this is a way to ensure they do not basically nest at the golf course. It's a big golf course, there's lots of places. And when they do decide to nest there, it poses a problem. So this is a safe, reasonable, humane way to keep the geese off of the golf course. And it's effective.
Okay.
Primarily used in the spring and in the fall seasons. He's been there already under our old agreement. This is the new agreement. It's beneficial to all for us.
Good. And the golf course is looking, aside from the weather, is looking good over there.
They're
So,
doing a great
good
job.
thing.
Yeah,
Great.
Just to give you a quick update, we've
Oh,
had.
let me just get a
I'm sorry.
second on this. That's okay, my fault. I started the conversation. Do I have a second?
I second the Geese Busters.
Oh. Who are you gonna call?
That's right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, go ahead, Dom.
So it's been, we opened up the golf course a couple of weeks ago. The credit card machine is working again, which is a nice convenience for folks. It takes credit and debit cards. We have seen, once again, strong attendance. We've had a couple of washout days, but not a lot. And, the guys are, doing a terrific job maintaining the course, and the folks, the starters, just to kind of put this out there, we've had some requests for events at the golf course. One of the things that I'll be doing over the next week or so is meeting with the mayor, meeting with Scott Glenn regarding kind of COVID protocols. This is something that we want to do as badly as anybody wants to do. We want to open up the clubhouse. We want to get people to use the back deck there. We have 25 new chairs and some tables. So again, just to say publicly, as soon as we can make that happen, we will, and we will let people know. One reminder, when we close the golf course, the best thing to do is check the Facebook page. We try and get that message up very early in the morning. Usually I'm notified around 6 a.m., which gives folks enough time to adjust plans. Typically when we close, it's pretty bad weather, but just in case. So that's the golf course. So that's working out well. We're happy so far with that. I spoke with Skip Gardner today about the docks. He's replaced some boards down at the main dock. We're looking at the light fixtures and the light poles down there. They haven't been replaced in a long time. So we want to adjust that, kind of clean that area up. Skip is also going to fix one of the benches down there that took a little bit of a beating in the fall and over the winter. And again, working with Mrs. Parker in terms of getting the boats back in the water and adjusting that. And, we just taking it one step at a time and trying to get it done as quickly and efficiently as possible. So it's going to be a great season. We're really looking forward to it.
There's going to be a lot to do this year in the Village of Babylon. That's for sure, which is great. That's what we want. Well, thank you all. I have an announcement. This Saturday, April 17th, 2021, from 9 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. is Shred Day for residents of the Village of Babylon. Shred Day will be held at the Village Highway Truck Bay on Carlston Place, 1 block north of Main Street off North Carl Avenue behind the Village Hall Municipal Building. And thank you, Trustee Cardali, for making the arrangements on that. It's going to be a great morning there. And certainly with Trustee Silvestri and the cleanup, so over by Park Avenue. So please make sure that we all participate in both of them. I'd like to take a minute just to thank Skip Gardner, Scott Glenn, Jay Brunges, our highway department, our sanitation guys for the great job, and our Chamber of Commerce, Restaurant Committee, and of course, our Village Board of Trustees for all working together to make last Saturday such a great day in downtown Babylon Village with our shop and dine. It was from 11 to 5 o'clock. It was great to see everybody out enjoying the fresh air, getting to see each other, enjoying some of the delicious foods that we have to offer in the village, the wonderful restaurants, and of course the shopping. So we're looking forward to more of those events, and special thanks to Jackie D. Donato from Pandemonium, that was actually her idea to start. So it goes to show you that when we all work together, we really can accomplish great things, and for our great village. So with that being said, the numbers are what they are with the virus. People are getting vaccinated. However, we are still not out of the woods. So please remember the words of our beloved Mayor Scordino and continue to be Babylon Village smart. Wear your masks, sanitize your hands, and social distance when necessary. Enjoy your evening, everyone, and we will see you again in 2 weeks. So thank you all.